Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between towering hills and sparkling rivers, there was a little girl named Sparkle. Sparkle wasn't like the other children in her village. While they were content with their simple lives, Sparkle had a heart full of curiosity and an adventurous spirit. One morning, while Sparkle was walking along the edge of the village, something caught her eye. It was a faint, golden glow coming from the depths of the forest. Without a second thought, she decided to follow the glowing light, venturing deeper into the forest. The deeper Sparkle ventured into the forest, the brighter the light became. The trees grew taller and thicker, their branches twisting and turning. The air smelled of pine and fresh earth, and the sound of the forest was alive. Sparkle wasn't afraid, excited about the mystery ahead. After walking for what felt like hours, Sparkle arrived at a clearing. In the center stood a magnificent tree with shimmering gold leaves. The golden glow was coming from the tree itself. As she touched the tree's bark, she felt a rush of warmth and energy. Suddenly, a soft, melodic voice echoed from the tree. "Hello, Sparkle," the voice said. "I have been waiting for you." Sparkle realized the voice wasn't frightening, it was kind and welcoming. "I am the spirit of the enchanted forest," the voice replied. The spirit explained that the forest was in danger from a dark shadow caused by a wicked sorcerer's curse. If not broken, the forest would wither. The spirit told Sparkle she had a special courage and would be the one to find the source of the curse and stop it. The spirit introduced 3 creatures to help Sparkle: Thistle, a fluffy rabbit; Ember, a colorful bird; and Sage, a wise tortoise. Together, they set off deeper into the forest, passing through fields of wildflowers, crossing brooks, and navigating dense thickets. As they journeyed, the forest began to change. The vibrant colors dulled, and the air grew cold and heavy. An eerie silence fell over the land. Sparkle shivered but pressed on, knowing she had to reach the dark corner of the forest before it was too late. They finally reached the farthest corner of the enchanted forest. The trees were twisted and gnarled, and in the center stood a tall tower covered in dark vines. "That's where the sorcerer is," Ember said. Sparkle knew there was no turning back now. As they approached, a deep voice echoed from the shadows. A tall man with dark robes and a sneering smile stepped out. "You're too late," the sorcerer said. "This forest will soon be mine." Sparkle stood tall, determined to protect the forest. As they approached, a deep voice echoed from the shadows. A tall man with dark robes and a sneering smile stepped out. "You're too late," the sorcerer said. "This forest will soon be mine." Sparkle stood tall, determined to protect the forest. The sorcerer's sneer faltered as he felt the power of the forest working against him. With one final burst of energy, Sparkle directed the light toward the sorcerer. The dark magic shattered, and with a scream, he vanished into the mist, his evil influence broken. The forest began to breathe again. The trees straightened, the flowers bloomed, and the air was filled with the sounds of life once more. Sparkle had done it. Her friends cheered and danced around her. "You did it, Sparkle," Thistle said. "You saved the forest." The spirit of the enchanted forest appeared once more, smiling down at her. "You have done a great thing, Sparkle," the spirit said. "You have saved the heart of the forest." Sparkle smiled and replied, "I couldn't have done it without my friends." From that day forward, Sparkle and the creatures of the enchanted forest remained close, protecting the land and its magic. Whenever someone needed help, Sparkle would be ready, her heart always filled with courage and kindness. And so, the enchanted forest remained a place of wonder and magic, thanks to the brave little girl who believed in herself, and the friends who believed in her too. The end.